Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder again with yet another AITA story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for keeping my brother's life insurance? Money and asshole goes together like peas and carrots. Janae. I, 40 male, lost my brother, 42 male, Jay, in a car accident a few months ago. Growing up, he was the golden child. He got a full ride to a prestigious college while I had to pay my own way and eventually drop out. He went on to grad school, but I got married and settled down with my wife, 42 female, Brittany, early on. We have had financial struggles which caused us to not be able to start a family. We live paycheck to paycheck in a one-bedroom apartment. Jay always made good money but wasn't lucky in love. He was very picky, and while he had some longer 1 to 2 year relationships, he was looking for perfection before getting married. He finally married his wife, 40 female, Mary, in 2019. She also made good money like Jay. She also had 2 children from a previous relationship, now 18 and 19. One is in college and the other will be starting next year. She and Jay also had twin girls about a year ago. Mary and Jay both worked and have a nanny they share with a neighbor for their girls. When they got pregnant, she sold her house where they were living, and he sold his condo that he had been renting out, and they bought a larger family home together. All this to say, money is not a problem for them, or wasn't when he was alive. Right, OP? Like I said, Jay passed away recently in a car accident. Mary found out that I was the beneficiary for his 401k and life insurance policy through his employer. The life insurance is $150k, but the 401k is much more substantial. He set it up that way years before Mary was in the picture and never changed it. Mary begged me to give her a portion of the money, but I said no. She inherited his part of their house and their joint savings account, which is about $50k. She said that she paid for his funeral, and to make it work on her income alone, she will have to sell the house, give up the nanny, put the girls in daycare, and won't be able to help her older kids with college the way they planned. I told her it's not my fault. If he wanted to change the beneficiary, he should have done that, but he didn't, so now the money is mine. My wife and I plan to use money to buy a home and finally start a family. She says her husband's money should go to his children, but she doesn't see that me using the money to have my own children is more important. Our parents think I'm an asshole because the money should go to his kids. I offered to take $50k and put it in a trust for the girls' education, but they said Mary needs the money now. They said the life insurance would pay off their mortgage and the boys' college and put money away for the girls' future, and her income would cover the rest so they wouldn't have to move. But what about my family? Question again is, am I the asshole for keeping my brother's life insurance? Yes! Dude, yes! What? Yes! Okay, we're going to go ahead and fly straight to ascon 1 here because there is no way that OP doesn't get here. Oh my God. Okay, not only is the guy married, not only is he financially invested with his partner here, but he has twin babies and hadn't updated his beneficiary on anything to be his wife. So the brother takes everything and won't give any money to his deceased brother's wife for their children and to recoup all the expenses that come with a funeral and all the changes that are about to head her way. It's not just up. This way of thinking, this is an evil way of thinking. There's no way that you can look at this situation and be like, yeah, that's the right thing. Withhold everything from them. Screw the $50k they're talking about putting in a trust for education. This is a much bigger issue than that. Did he get into how much the 401k is? No. Life insurance was $150k, but the 401k was much more substantial. And I want to say that I had heard maybe when Candy Thunder was talking about it, this was north of 500k. So he's talking about that 50k he's saying to keep 90% minimum and thinks that his family is more important. Here's where this gets really messed up. His brother was the golden child and he's been scraping by. So finally, he gets to have a taste of his brother's golden child life because his brother passed away and he didn't freaking update his beneficiary. So OP brother here is treating this like a windfall. He's treating this like it's winning the lottery instead of doing the right thing and diverting those funds back to his brother's children. How the hell could you do this and feel okay about it unless you were just completely ignorant to everything going on around you? Unless you had no moral compass whatsoever. How could you ever do this and feel right about it? Like this, if this happened to me, I would come back and I would haunt the shit out of that person until they made it right. This is not okay. This is not okay at all.